Greetings and welcome to the channel Second World War Total War. Today we'll see what happened with some Asians that ended fighting in the German army. We have to highlight in the first place that these cases were rare and also based in experiences, reports and witnesses located in different fronts during the war. When World War II started, Germany, in the need for more soldiers, started to recruit in the new conquered lands as like France, Poland, Norway, Hungary and so on. The majority of these foreigners decided to enlist voluntarily. In first place, Germany didn't accept foreigners in the Wehrmatch or the SS, but as soon as the fronts in the war got bigger and were crossing through different countries, they felt pressure to form alliances or overthrow the existing governments of these countries. They started to need more and more manpower to cover these new fronts and also fight the rebel resistance that were being created inside those countries. So they started to accept and recruit foreigners in their rows. At a point, Germany's fronts got so big they started to recruit war prisoners or civilians that volunteer to join their army. The origin of these war prisoners were as far as Korea, Mongolia, even Central Asia, places like Kazakhstan. Normally, these new recruited Asian prisoners of war were captured from the Red Army, which already had captured them in other battles from the Japanese army, or got conscripted by the Soviets in their original countries. These new Asian volunteers didn't form a division on their own, like the Spanish Blue Division or the French Charlemagne Division. They assimilated them into other already existing divisions. Even some ended in the Waffen-SS, like the guy we can see now on screen. His name was Lucien Kemarat. He was a Thai man who was serving in the French Foreign Legion, and after demonstrating his capabilities in combat and arguing with some disagreeing officials, he managed to enter the German SS and served in the Charlemagne Division. He got wounded in combat in Pomerania. Some reports say he died in combat, others said he lived in France till recent years. Another known case was Yang Kyung-jong. In 1938, at the age of 18, he got conscripted into the Japanese army in Korea to fight the Soviet Union. At the time, Korea was invaded and ruled by Japan. He was captured by the Soviet Red Army and sent to a Gulag camp. When in 1942 the Soviet Union was in the need for more men to fight Germany, he was forced to fight in the Red Army in the Eastern Front of Europe. In the next year, 1943, he was captured by the Wehrmatch in Ukraine and joined the Eastern Battalions of Germany. He was sent to France to help in the defense of Normandy, close to the D-Day. And after Germany started to lose ground on France, he was captured by the American soldiers and sent to a POW camp in Britain, and after that to the US. In 1947 he finally settled down in the USA and lived a normal life in Illinois until his death in 1992. There were several reports in the US Army of Asian soldiers fighting for Germany defending Normandy. Some reports even talk about 500 Asians in the Wehrmacht in different positions at the time and place. Their situation was very similar to Lucien and Yang, soldiers that in the most intense moments of the World War II got captured or conscripted in their enemy armies to, in some cases, end in the other side of the world, having fought for different powers throughout the war. Other men were not so lucky. They were captured and imprisoned in gulags in Siberia. Others got shot for being traitors and helping the enemy. Having seen that, let's see some declarations of Germany's ruler at the time that made reference to Asians, more specifically the Chinese and the Japanese. He said, "Pride in one's own race, and that does not imply contempt for other races, is also normal and healthy sentiment. I have never regarded the Chinese or the Japanese as being inferior to ourselves. They belong to ancient civilizations, and I admit freely that their past history is superior to our own. They have the right to be proud of the past, just as we have the right to be proud of the civilization to which we belong. Indeed, I believe the more steadfast the Chinese and the Japanese remain in their pride of race, the easier I shall find it to get on with them." So, in resume, we can say that the opinions of Germans about Asians at the time was pretty good. They respected and admired their culture, having some special passion for the samurai and Buddhism. Their role in combat was excellent and they didn't fear death. So that was the video for today. I really hope you found it interesting. I invite you to speak and leave your opinion in the comment section. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel and follow us in our social media if you want to keep watching and don't miss more videos like this one. Farewell and see you in the next one.